Good morning, you guys. Hello. Let's see. I see Maddie Stone. I see the Black Barbie. How are you guys doing? I'm gonna wait and start letting other people. I know that was just random. I just popped on. We're gonna talk about Diddy and we're gonna talk about these rappers crashing out around the Memphis area. Let's see. I see the Black Barbie, Maddie Stone, Legacy 360, Lynn Smith, Michelle, Leo, and we just gonna wait for other people to start just coming in. Hey, your choice towing. How are you? Hey, naturally Nolans. Yeah, my puppies are, starting to eat and stuff again. YouTube and the internet is a saver. I promise you, because for so long doctors are able to scare you, and which you should. If your puppy is sick and stuff, and they're not eating, because one of my puppies was like near death. He had stopped moving, and taking him to the hospital really saved him. You have to get they hydrated him. I took the girl yesterday, but I was looking at some veterinarians on YouTube, and they was basically showing you what they do when the puppies are in the hospital. So I went and got everything that I needed. I'm doing really good. Your choice, Towing. Oh, it's Nola girl. Okay, Nola girl. We're just gonna wait for other people to start coming in. We're gonna talk about Puffy, and then we're gonna, like I said, talk about the rappers that's crashing out. I don't really believe in coincidences, and listen, I don't know what's going on. Hey, Miss Diane. I don't really, Miss Michelle. I don't really know what's going on with these rappers, but they really they crashing out. Hey, nothing, nothing. Okay, I wanted to talk about, of course, is it over for P. Diddy? Okay, we know that P. Diddy was arrested on yesterday, and I would say probably within the last year or so. I mean, I saw it coming maybe 2 years ago when I started seeing all of this negative publicity on Diddy. One thing we do know is like when the elites, when you're their favorite, they will not allow people to put out, they'll pay off medias, they'll do what is necessary to destroy certain medias to make sure that nothing negative is put out on their product, right? Because when you're in good with them, you're their product, you're doing whatever it is, their work. A great example is, I remember when I paid close attention to Steve Harvey when he was in the end, right? And when his ex-wife, one of his ex-wives, was trying to go to the media to tell, about all those things, just about how slimy he was, right? They would not allow anybody to put out any negativity about him, but when they got mad at him, that's when we started seeing people being able to put out negative stuff. They allow the negative stuff to be put out, and I do believe, like the medias that they secretly fund, of course, they have those persons with those big media platforms to start dropping dimes and stuff on you too. Hey, Nakia Baker. Hey, Positive Vibes. So, it's Diddy through. We know Diddy has had like a 30-year run. And hey, I guess he would have seemed untouchable. He definitely, especially within the 30 years, that's a long time. He stayed in, he was able to do the work of I guess the elites. I guess he was a good whatever he was good, right? um, and he's gotten away with it for 30 years. Okay. But it seems like now, when I told y'all last year, I was like, or when this first stuff started going on and they started aggressively going at Diddy, I said, y'all, they're gonna send him back to the projects. I don't think they're going to be happy until they send him back to the projects, right? So, hey, we see that that is happening. I mean, you getting hit with legal fees. Of course, I'm sure that he probably has quite a bit of money put away, but when you can't make any money anymore and you're consistently paying out money, that's a good way to deplete your funds, right? So, I mean, I know a lot of people say, well, I don't like the way they doing the Dittler, the people in the background, the Clive Davises and all of them, they was doing it too. Hey, and I believe that. But the Diddler didn't have to be used like he did. He didn't have to aggressively, um, um, I guess, promote or push their agenda for his own gain, and that's basically what he did, right? So, child, they done indicted him, and they said P Diddy was in New York uh over the weekend at the park signing autographs. Hold on. And all he is 54. I thought he was older than that. I thought he was older than that. They said he was in New York signing. So I guess he was there waiting. Did he know that this was gonna happen? Hey, he was. Tell you something. I don't care nothing about no Diddy, but I think I'm starting. This is the first time I'm starting to see. I look at people's body languages. He seems tensed. I'm starting to feel something. You know what I mean? Hey, I know Diddy he's done a lot of people wrong. Okay, he has, but you could tell that he's getting some humble pie, some humility. They are really, like I said, they really beating him down. Right now, here's the thing: will he tell on everybody else? Are they going to put him in a position? Because we know Diddy can't go and do no jail time. But even if he tell on anybody else, will he end up? I mean, he's got his children on the outside, so I'm sure Diddy has been. If he's been one of the favorites for 30 years, that means he has done a whole lot of dirt for a whole lot of people with power, right? So I'm pretty sure, they say little stuff like they know how to threaten you without, saying it, just hey, you got your kids are going to be all right on the outside, stuff like that. They'll say things of that nature to let them know, I guess, if you say anything, you got your children to worry about. But he definitely looks like he's stressed out. But you have to reap what you sow. This man, the same tension that we're seeing right now, and I'm a little tenderhearted because y'all know I don't give a damn about nothing Diddy was going through at all. But once you start to see that humility hit people, but I mean, you have to press down on them for that humility to hit them. He's starting to feel every emotion. Can you imagine after 30 years, all of the stuff that Diddy has done, how he has made people feel to the point, that guy Shakir, I forget his name, Shakir something. He was a exec that they said was having an affair with Kim Porter. He made that man unalive himself. Well, they say he unalive and stuff that I don't know, did it and probably did it. So every emotion that this man has ever made people feel down through the years, I'm sure he is feeling it. So he's worse off than they could ever be because he's got to reap what he sowed. That's just it. That's why I always say you have to be careful about the seeds that you sow because they coming back. It's coming back on you. That's why you have to be very meticulous about what you do. Because one thing for sure, everybody gets a turn. Okay, everybody gets a turn. All right. And if you have been an old, rotten, low down so and so, your turn is gonna be way worse. And so I remember one of his artists wrote a book called Dancing with the Devil. They always said that he was like that. You know what I mean? That he did those things. He pushed people to the limit, and I've heard people down through the years try and justify why he did it. Go with Clyde Davis and them did it to him. Well, he didn't have to do it. He didn't have to do those things, but the first time seeing him right here looking at that water, you could tell he stressed out. He was in New York because he knew something was getting ready. He was waiting on him. So I guess, they said they were supposed to get him on Tuesday, but they moved in and got him on that Monday. He was in New York, I guess, to be able to go to the fairs or something. So evidently they had him up under surveillance and they got some type of intel that he was going to try and flee or something. Because so why would you move in on him on a Monday if it was, they were supposed to get him on a Tuesday? I don't know. Hey, listen. They said yes, he dogged people out and drove right. He dogged people out and drove people crazy. That's exactly what he did. And for 30 years, he didn't have no conviction. Hold on, y'all. Okay. They said they having his press conference now. Oh, they got his press conference right now. Okay, okay, that's what we get ready to do. Hold on. Hold on, you guys.
Of his companies. Do you anticipate a superseding indictment that will bring allegations against other members of his companies or other co-conspirators as well?
Hey,
I can't take anything
chocolate.
off the table. Anything is possible. Our investigation is very active and ongoing. And I think a lot of you who cover this office know that when we say such things, that developments are certainly foreseeable, but I cannot predict them sitting here today. All right, thank you, everyone. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna have to replay it. The United States versus Sean Puffy Combs. Sean Combs, not Sean Puffy Combs. United States versus Sean Combs. Okay, so I mean they're taking pictures of what they found at his house. Hold on, let me find it. Cause see, they're still going. Let's see. You guys make sure y'all hit the like button for me.
Last question, Jameson. Jacob Shamsian, Business Insider. Thank you. Given that he's the sole defendant in this case and that you allege he's part of a conspiracy that involves members of his companies, do you anticipate a superseding indictment?
That media right there has a delay. Hold on, y'all. Because they're still live. Yeah, they're actually still live. I gotta wait until they cut their lives off. And they're still live talking. Because I wanted to go back. Hold on. To the beginning. It says Combs with racketeering, conspiracy, sex trafficking, and transportation to engage in prosty. Y'all know what that is. I tell you. Hold on, y'all. We'll just have to wait until the lives go off. Because they still got them on. Hold on, you all. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button also. Of course, sometimes be taking these streams a minute to come up. I guess I'll just have to wait until the lives go off because they still have their lives on. So do y'all feel a way about them indicting Puffy? Hold on, y'all. Do you all feel a way about them indicting him? Because I know a lot of people have, mixed feelings about it. Hey, I feel like Puffy is getting back what he put out. Um, Hold on one second. Hold on. Let's see. Okay, so it's saying right here that the federal indictment against Sean Diddy Combs expected to be unsealed after New York arrest. It says a federal indictment is expected to be unsealed later Tuesday, so that will be today, against Sean Combs, a hip hop kingmaker and three-time Grammy winner who was arrested in New York City on Monday, according to his attorney. It was not immediately clear what charges Combs would face, but Combs' attorney Mark said that the charges were coming from the U.S. Attorney's Office, indicating federal charges would be filed. Um, okay, so this was 3 minutes ago. It says agents with Homeland Security investigation carried out the arrest in Manhattan on Monday. Sources familiar with the matter told NBC Combs was arrested in a lobby of a hotel, a representative told NBC. In a statement released late Monday, his attorney said they were disappointed with the decision to pursue. Okay, that's old, but they're saying they just released that 3 minutes ago. We already know that's what they was talking about, the sex trafficking charges. Okay, they unsealed it.
Interstate transportation for prostitution. Today I'm announcing the unsealing of a 3-count indictment charging Sean Combs with racketeering, conspiracy, sex trafficking, interstate transportation for prostitution. The indictment alleges that between at least 2008 and the present, Combs abused, threatened, and coerced victims to fulfill his sexual desires, protect his reputation, and conceal his conduct. As alleged in the indictment, to carry out this conduct, Sean Combs led and participated in a racketeering conspiracy that used the business empire he controlled to carry out criminal activity, including sex trafficking, forced labor, kidnapping, arson, bribery, and the obstruction of justice. Let me say a little bit more about the charges. The indictment alleges that Combs abused and exploited women and other people for years and in a variety of ways. As alleged, Combs used force, threats of force, and coercion to cause victims to engage in extended sexual performances with male commercial sex workers, some of whom he transported or caused to be transported over state lines. Combs allegedly planned and controlled the sex performances, which he called freak-offs, and he often electronically recorded them. The freak-offs sometimes lasted days at a time, involved multiple commercial sex workers, and often involved a variety of narcotics, such as ketamine, ecstasy, and GHB, which Combs distributed to the victims to keep them obedient and compliant. As alleged, when Combs didn't get his way, he was violent, and he subjected victims to physical, emotional, and verbal abuse so that they would participate in the freak-offs, and that Combs hit, kicked, threw objects at, and dragged victims, at times by their hair. On one occasion in March of 2016, that conduct was captured on video and later reported in the media. Specifically, Combs kicked, dragged, and threw a vase at a victim in a Los Angeles hotel when the victim was attempting to flee. As alleged, these assaults often resulted in injuries to the victims, which took days or weeks to heal. In addition to the violence, the indictment alleges that Combs threatened and coerced victims to get them to participate in the freak-offs. He used the embarrassing and sensitive recordings he made of the freak-offs as collateral against the victims. And the indictment alleges that he maintained control over the victims in several ways, including by giving them drugs, by giving and threatening to take away financial support or housing, by promising them career opportunities, by monitoring their whereabouts, and even by dictating their physical appearance. Because of all of this, the indictment alleges that the victims did not believe they could refuse Combs without risking their security or facing more abuse. The indictment also alleges other acts of violence undertaken by Combs and others, including violence against witnesses to his abuse, kidnapping, and arson. The indictment alleges that on more than one occasion, Combs carried or brandished firearms to intimidate and threaten victims and witnesses.
Oh wow. Where? There it is. There it is right there. Is he gonna go down by himself? I mean, even if he get off on this, he'll never be the same. Because they intending to just break him. Okay. Even if he gets off, it'll never be the same. They are letting him know that they try to take him all the way down. I mean, this is how they do it, you know. But the thing about it is, hey, when people say, well, other people did it, yeah, other people did it, but he was also wrong. So, will he take this by himself? I mean, but who does he have to worry about his children? Because he's in with some heavy people, and these are the people that are that are gunning for him. Um, these are the ones that are gunning for him. So he says, I think they wanted them daughters somehow, and did it said hell no. Diddy said hell no. Hey, that could be it. That could be that very well could be it. But hey, it's been 30 years. We can't act like now Diddy has not done a lot of evil stuff. Regardless to whether he did it and other people did it with him, he still has to pay for his own crimes. If he chooses not to tell on nobody else, if he chooses not to tell on anybody else, hey, that's his problem. But yeah, I'm sure they all the same thing Diddy practiced. All of them practice the exact same thing. They all practice the exact same thing. I told you all. I remember. You all remember the lady that played on because I love Eve's Bayou. Eve's Bayou. It was the movie was done around. I believe they said Baton Rouge in the Bayou, but her name was Mrs. Monroe. This black lady also played on Ally McBeal. I'm gonna show y'all her. See, this stuff is we see now how sadistic these people are. This lady now speaks about she ended up let's see the actors and Ally McBeal, Lisa Nicole Carson. Now Lisa Nicole Carson was a pretty black woman, right? And that was around the time they was talking about the casting couch and all of that. That's when I guess they wanted women, but it was basically to just demean women. And remember, she played in Love Jones and all of that, and she just kind of went away. And they started talking about she had mental illnesses, and she's kind of been talking about that, right? And I think being in Hollywood has caused a lot of trauma to a lot of these people. uh, You know, um, hey, when they're desperate for roles and things of that nature. But there was this rumor, right? That the reason that she went away, she kind of flipped out and lost her mind, is because she had been on allegedly the casting couch so much that they become uninterested in you after everybody has had you, right? So what ended up happening was they ended up videoing her. See, this is the stuff that Puffy, we see all of this stuff is coming out now. What they start doing is having you to do more and more sadistic stuff. Now, the rumor is that Lisa Nicole flipped out when these producers, she wanted a role, and these producers had her to engage in activities, and that would be sex activities with a dog. Okay. And the rumor is they started um passing the video around, showing it to everybody. We see that's what Puffy was doing. He started sending out of Cassie. 50 Cent said that. Okay. They started showing the video to everyone of her engaging, them having her to engage with a animal, this dog, and she actually lost her mind and had to go to the crazy house. Hey, when they were saying that back then, I was like, dog, this is before all this stuff came out. I heard this years ago. Now, hey, it's not too far fetched. Okay. It's not too far fetched. Hey, I believe that is true because now she went away for a very long time. Now you start to see her. When she talks about her mental illness now, the stresses of being in Hollywood, how she promotes being bipolar, getting help, and all of that. So I'm sure that would cause a lot of trauma. I hate that these women feel like that they need to do this, I don't know if they be up under the influence of something, but I'm not going I wouldn't even lay with somebody for for a role, let alone laying up with a dog. Okay. But hey, when that people were saying that and she flipped out and lost her mind because the producers thought it was so funny, they started sending the video for everybody to see it. We see how this is how they do it. They're sadistic, but people got to stop wanting stuff so bad that they will do anything for it. Anything that hard work is good. But when you start doing things like that, that's not conducive to your livelihood. Oh, I was scared I would never work again, and this, and that. I mean, it's got to be some things that you just don't do, crowds and stuff that you just don't hang out in. I know people say, well, you got to get around certain crowds. Well, then what you need to start doing is thinking about doing something differently. Hey, I know that I'm not willing to do XYZ. Okay. Hopefully, because there are a lot of talented artists, there are a lot of talented actresses and actors and things of that nature. Maybe when this will be the start of all of these people to start coming down, right? I know people say, well, they just gonna get the black man, they gonna get Puffy, but Puffy had been in for 30 years. Puffy know a lot of things on a lot of people. Will he sit in jail for a little while, get his kids situated, and start figuring out a way to start bringing all these people down, right? And then hopefully, if they all start coming down, I know it'll be a long time. Those persons that are talented and all of that can really, I guess start um creating, I don't know. Hey, at some point, good people have to be able to rise up, but because there are some people whose career just cannot go anywhere because they have morals. There are things that they refuse to do, right? There are just things that they refuse to do. So hey, listen, will he get off? He might beat all the charges. He probably will. But I'm gonna tell y'all, when I saw him sitting on that beach, I see how that man is tensed up and how that man is stressed and he's looking or whatever. He's looking at that water. Okay. Hey, I see some humility. I could look at his body language and tell he's scared. He was in New York because they're saying he was already there because he knew that they were supposed to get him Tuesday. I don't know if they wanted to do the element of surprise. What made them go and get him Monday, yesterday? It must have been because they got some type of intel that he was gonna flee. But if he was gonna flee, he probably would have been fleed. At that time. He wouldn't have been in New York. He would have just fled, right? He had, Lord knows, I guess he got the money too. I don't know. But is it over for him? It's looking like it is over for him. It's looking like it is. You know, hey, people have been, like I said, people have been talking about the things that this man did for years. A lot of the artists that that would start talking about him, that tried to down through the years. Of course, we know the media would black them out, and they said that Combs, Puffy kept his artists. He kept them in the red. They never made any money. He's all those videos that he was in. They never really wanted him to be in the videos. They said he would immediately put them in a deficit where they always owed him, the record company, and they never made any money. They said he was in the videos. They didn't want him in the videos. He charged them to be in the videos, right? He paid for the videos. They had to pay him back for that. Then he made appearances in the videos. They had to pay him for that. When they were in the videos, they used his cars. He billed them for that. Being in the videos, they normally would use one of his houses. He billed them for that. The clothes, he billed them for that. He said they said he kept them in the deficit, just in the red, just with the videos. Hell, just with the videos, billing them for everything to include him standing up in the video. Okay. Reporter Michelle Beatles said claims they picked him up early because he was about to flee. Well, he was looking at that water. I mean, that some they was already watching him. Somebody taking good video of him. I mean, when you start staring at that water and stuff, you be I know because I likes to sit by the water and stare at stuff. You be thinking he probably was thinking about let me go on. If I just go on and go on over to Bali or wherever it is that Russell Simmons is, if I just go on and go, okay, I won't even have to deal with this. Probably one of the only reasons he didn't go is because he still has an underage child or whatever. But hey, I don't think Puffy's gonna fare well in jail. He may get off. He may very well get off, but he's gonna. I think they have kind of stripped him. He's put a lot of stuff in other people's names, but they've stripped him of a lot. So I mean, he's had 30 years of ripping artists off, but he lived an extravagant lifestyle. In order to live an extravagant lifestyle, you gotta be spending a lot of money. Okay, so but for it looks like for the last 14 years, and I'm sure it was before then, he's been doing trafficking of women and men, right? And I'm sure there are a lot of celebrities that are scared at this point because even if he don't tell on the big people, he might tell on the ones that are equal to him. Okay. He might start telling on them and bringing them down because I'm sure if he was doing trafficking, he had a clientele, and I'm sure he was whoring out women to a lot of the other celebrities. I'm sure he had a high dollar clientele, and I'm sure some other ones that was buying the men from him really scared. When somebody disrespectful to their mother, you know they ain't got a shot. Them alphabet boys is on his ass, Miss T. I don't see him getting off. Mr. Parker says Russell don't gay about Kimura. He not going down by himself. Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Is he going to take other people with him? Will he be too scared to take the people that has funded him? Those will be the elites, the people that funded him. Because you know, the people like Jay-Z and them are not elites. The elites fund them, right? They give the illusion of having all this power, but they're actually puppets. They're controlled. They're funded by other people. Will he tell on the people that has been funding them? Or will he just tell on the people that are being funded, like himself? So we get the opportunity to see that Puffy didn't really have the power that everybody thought that he had. It was the illusion of having power. That's what they put in front of the TV as long as they do he people like him do their dirty work because as soon as they get mad at him, what they do, they strip him of everything. He's Choke says reported they trying to treat him like a lot of Puffy's stuff was not even in his name. He had put a lot of his stuff in his children's name. So and his mother's name and all of that. So a lot of his artists that wrote those songs and stuff, instead of allowing them when they wrote their songs, he would license their stuff in his children's name. He's been doing that for 30 years instead of allowing them to license their own songs and all these hits and stuff that came through Bad Boys. These people could have been having some generational wealth for themselves and and their children, but instead he stripped them and they broke, stripped them of um of everything. Strip them financially, strip them of their manhood, all of that. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. If you haven't hit the like button, please do hit the like button. True Aquarius says, I think he's going to see Jesus before he can tell on anybody. Y'all think that they're going to take him out? Jay Brown says, had some Jamaican food last night, sat on the toilet just now. Curry just splattering out the buttocks. I tell you, Jay Brown, that okay, Jay Brown. Jay Brown, I never seen you in here before, but if you come in here to troll, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. Okay, so don't have a wreck coming in here messing with me. Okay. Um, ZK says, they might TMI. You never seen Jay Brown in here. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. I'm in a good mood this morning, though. I'm happy. The True Aquarius says, hell yeah, ain't no telling what he knows about some real import. He knows a lot. He knows a lot about a lot of people. He knows a lot about a lot of people. So my thing is, hey, I don't think he would have a problem with telling on the, the Jay-Z's, and it looks like it just appears to me just with like within like the last year, because remember they wouldn't let people put out negative stuff about they wouldn't let people put out negative stuff about Jay-Z and about Beyonce. They always been very private, tight-lipped. Nobody around them really said anything. And when they did say something, they just kind of went missing, or you didn't hear anything. But I've been seeing media's been, spilling more. And it looks like to me, whoever 50 cents, okay? Whoever it is that when 50 Cent started talking about somebody, okay? When 50 Cent started talking about somebody, you need to take heed to it. Mr. Parker says should have just gave up their catalog when they asked for it. So Gene Deal has said for the longest that it was some type of liquor producer, a liquor distributor. I think it goes deeper than that though. It's some type of liquor distributor. From my understanding, if I'm wrong, y'all correct me. But I do believe I heard Gene Deal say, or somebody say, I do remember Gene Deal said he think it was the liquor distributor that Puffy tried to go after. With that Ciroc stuff, supposedly they paid Puffy what, 100 mil or something like that, or something like that, and he was to be the face of Ciroc, because we thought Ciroc was his. And hey, Puppets promoted Ciroc for many years. I guess the deal was that he promotes Ciroc and not any other liquor, but he's promoted Ciroc for years. Um he wanted to start the P. Diddy gin or something like that, and he felt like that they was not promoting it. I don't know, that seems really thin to me though. They weren't, and so he sued them and won or something. I don't know. I thought I heard that he had won. He sued them, and they came after him for a liquor company, to a liquor distributor, to come after you like that. And the people in the industry like Clyde Davis and all of them, they allowed it. That's kind of weird to me. I don't know, y'all. Rochelle says, so Suge Knight was right about Puffy being all in the video. Right, he was right. He was definitely right. Y'all, do Suge Knight still got his Do Suge Knight still have his talk show? Remember he had a vlog. Is his YouTube vlog gone now? Because y'all know he was vlogging from jail. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. Y'all run the likes up for me. If you haven't hit the like button, please do hit the like button. Okay. If you haven't hit the like button, please do. Not true. He in jail because of his crimes. Everything ain't a conspiracy. Shaking my head. Well, I mean, we know he's in jail because of his crimes, but he's been doing it forever. What made them start to tell on him? Because from my understanding, y'all remember, you couldn't even get attorneys to go up against Puffy and them. So what they did was, like Gene Deal said, I believe him when he said this. He said Cassie didn't decide that she was gonna go and tell on Puffy. Those lawyers went and got Cassie because all those years these entertainment lawyers knew exactly how to hit him because they had been around him. They knew how to do it. They had watched him abuse Cassie for all those years and didn't say anything. They knew all the crimes that he was committing because they were all committing them together. So but something made them mad at him. Kevin Liles just stepped down as CEO Records. He used to mess with Diddy. Really? When did Kevin Liles step down? Oh wow. Wow, he just stepped down an hour ago. He just stepped down. Kevin Liles. Wow. Let's see. It says Kevin Liles stepping down as 300 Entertainment CEO. This just happened, you guys. It says Kevin Liles will step down from his role as chairman and CEO of 300 Entertainment at the end of September. The respected label executive announced on Tuesday, September the 17th. In an internal note to staff obtained by Billboards, Lau says he will be departing as CEO of Warner Music own label at the end of the month by staying as a consultant through the year. WMG CEO Robert, I don't know, I can't pronounce that last name, called Laos an extraordinary brand builder, artist advocate, and champion of executive expression, and announced that he has decided not to replace the role, adding that 300 will continue to have first class leaders in co presidents Raina Bass and Slim, as well as elected president Greg Nadell. All of these people with all these weird last names, I can't hardly pronounce. But Diddy is indicted and Kevin Lau stepped down. So is this an indication of something to come? We know that he and Diddy were tight. Kevin Liles, he's up there with Diddy as far as being in the industry. Is his indictment next? Is something brewing with him? I tell you. Hold on, y'all. I wonder who else is gonna step down. They got themselves in a jam. This is the time to mention some names. Yeah. Diddy arrested. Trial next week. Yeah, September been good so far. Wow. Hey, y'all listen. It's been a long time coming. It has. It's been a long time coming. Y'all run those likes up. Hold on, give me a minute. Run those likes up. Let me turn my air off. Button for me, okay? Like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe for me. Okay, y'all. I'm sorry about that. I had to make me a cup of coffee. Cat Williams was in line. Diddy been testing the waters too much with arrogance. Yeah, he's been. When you get away with doing people dirty for 30 years, you don't have no conviction. You don't feel bad about leaving people in poverty that come with the dream. You don't have issues with. I'm gonna tell y'all what they say he used to do. They say he would, and hey, like I say, people got to make better decisions. They said like a lot of those men, those young producers and stuff, they said he would let them hit a lick, right? They would make money. They would get a big lump sum. They would go and buy them a house. Their girl, put their mama in a house because they thinking that they just get ready to make money. They talented artists, talented producers. They said then Diddy would hit him with he needed he needed some booty. He started hitting them with that, giving them ultimatums on stuff, on certain things. And and let them know if they didn't do it, then they would never work in the music industry again. And it's so sad that a lot of men are probably on some type of narcotic. I think that's why you started seeing a lot of those artists get on narcotics because some people can't, they make those decisions. They go, I got to do this. I got my mama a house. I got my girl a house. You know, um, I got to do this. Okay. Got my mama house. I got my girl a house. I got to be able to. I got to do this. I guess they feel like this one thing, and that is annihilating their manhood. They said he made sure he did that to them, but they said he would make sure with a lot of them that he gave them the opportunity to get a lump sum of money. Because most people they can't go and just pay houses and stuff off. They thinking I'm getting ready to make money. I can put my mama, myself, my girl in a nice house, put my kids in private school. I'm getting ready. I done made it big. I'm getting ready to start making money. And he know that. So then he present them with that. They go, no, I can't let you annihilate my manhood. Okay, well you ain't getting ready to work in the industry no more. And your mama them get ready to lose everything. That Negro got to pay for what he has done. Those dudes should have made better decisions. There were a lot of ones that rejected him, which is why they were blackballed. Yeah, I was looking at that video where that one of his ex bodyguards or somebody was saying that he caught him smashing Carl Winslow. Now Carl Winslow from Family Matters was a openly gay man. And so the guy said he heard some, he put his ear up to the door because he could hear some people, he could hear him, the moans and stuff in the room, and he thought Diddy was hitting a woman. He said so he opened the door, and Diddy had Carl Winslow bent over, and he thought it was a woman until Carl Winslow raised his head up. He was bent over. Now I can't imagine, Carl Winslow, but I guess, regardless of how fat you are or not, maybe he could bend over like that. I don't know. And he said he saw Carl Winslow raise his head up. They was going like dogs. And he said Diddy said when Carl Winslow left, man, it's amazing what people would do for some money. I don't know. You have to pay for that. You know what I mean? I think people have to reap what they sow. If you have money, if somebody is in need, if you have money to pay for some, you know what? If you know that person, instead of trying to get them to demean themselves, why don't you just help them out? I mean, that's the type of person I am. I go to somebody if I need something. If I needed something, I went to somebody that I knew, and they go, "I give it to you, but I need you to sleep with me." They got to pay for that, because I know how I am. Number one, I'm picking up something, because see, stuff like that enrages me. That's one of the reasons why I kind of stay by myself all the time. I kind of stay in circles where I really don't be in those circles. But I know how people can be, and I don't ever want nobody triggering me like that. Especially if I like a person enough, or I trust them enough, and I think they're my friend, I need some help. Can you? Yeah, but you got to go to bed with me. I'm picking up something, motherfucker. You think you what? I'm picking up something that my instincts will have me to do that. Boss Baby says, "Hi Tamara, I'm new to the chat. Keep in mind they have the video evidence of others involved. The indictment mentioned others through and through. I think we all see others arrested. We'll see others arrested." I agree with you, Boss Babe. I agree with you. Right. He do. He did mention that he video recorded stuff like that. Okay. He said he needs some financial help from me. I need some from you, Mr. Parker. Shoot. Just look at him now. Your sins will find you out. That's so true, Diane. Tracy says, "Hey, what's up? What's up, Miss Tracy?" King Curly said Diddy is about to turn into Nino Brown. Right, Nino Brown said, "If I go down, I'm taking a whole lot of them with me." And welcome to the chat, Boss Babe. Um, that picture of Diddy, Jay-Z, T, Agati, and Fabulous is something that makes you wonder. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. He said that's not what you was supposed. Oh Lord, Mr. Parker is so nasty. He be trying to get me started, y'all, but I'm gonna be good today. Mr. Parker be wanting to try to get me started to say something nasty, but I'm gonna be good. All of those people, well, except the ones who at no longer here getting to watch him. They getting to watch him. God says, listen, y'all know what I've been saying for the last 2 3 years. I love that scripture where God says, when I get them back for what they did to you, you're gonna see me get them back. That's my favorite. I'm telling you, you always, especially when you write, you always get to witness to get back. I don't care how long it takes. These people better watch what they do. He even had AR in multiple videos evidence. I think Diddy gonna tell on them. I think he is too. Kevin Lyles leaving because 300 Entertainment, because they said it a year and a half ago, and part of his deal, he's going into film business. That's why he left. Nothing to do with Diddy. Well, I mean, that could be true, Dominique, but I think that's why would he decide to leave today, though? I mean, Diddy was indicted yesterday and he leaves today. Hey, it could just be coincidental. I don't know. M. Rose says he even charged with arson. Now Diddy done lost his mind. And what scripture was that again? God says, when I get them back, you're going to see me get them back. Y'all hit the like button, okay? Hit the like button. Please like, share, and subscribe. Y'all, I'm looking at the um y'all, we only got 65 likes up in here. See, I be hating to look at those likes because we've had over 100 people in here and we still don't even have 100 likes. If you haven't hit the like button, take your finger and hit the like button. That helps to keep the video in the algorithm, okay? So y'all hit the like button for me. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. If you're in the chat and you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. But please hit the like button. That helps to kick the video into the algorithm, okay? We only had 65 likes and we need over 100 likes. Okay? So we need about 35 more likes, y'all. Hit that like button. Hit the like button for me, y'all. The like button is free. I ain't even asking for no money. I'm just asking for you to hit the like button. Keep hitting the like button. Okay, now we need 20 we need 27 more likes. Keep hitting that like button, you guys. Now we need 26 more likes. I can't believe I'm hustling for likes when the like button is free. When the like button is free. Come out the bushes and hit the like button. Chat, the ones that's in the chat, take y'all, put the like, the thumb up emojis in the chat so that they'll know how to hit the like button. Put the thumb up emojis in the chat for me. Chat people, my subs. Thank you, Nola girl. Come on and support. Let's see. Okay, now we need 23 more likes. Run the likes up. He said, you know what time it is. That's right. I'm guilty of not liking it. The live be so live and interesting. I know. He has a press conference with Lion when they sold 300 Entertainment for 400 million. Lion went to YouTube Music and Kevin Liles doing film with Lionsgate Studios. Kevin Liles deal as CEO in 2024. Oh, okay. He says, "Oh, we on the second channel. I ain't even noticed." Let's see how many likes we got now, y'all. We need 20 more likes. We almost there. Anyways, y'all, we'll come back to Diddy. We'll still be talking about Diddy. I want to get on to the second subject, and that is Memphis rappers are crashing out within days of the Young Dolph's trial. I know people gonna say one thing ain't got nothing to do with another. No, I think it has everything. I don't really believe in coincidences. I don't. I don't believe in coincidences. And it seems like to me that it's been quite a few things to happen, especially with people and their affiliates. Like, people, their names have come up as it relates to the Young Dolph situation, or they are affiliated with people whose names have come up, right? So y'all know yesterday they said you heard about them taking Big Moochie grape chains. Is that true? According to the Instagram video that Trey Slime put up, I guess it would be true. Big Moochie Grape hadn't said anything, but now Kenny Money did post yesterday, laugh now and cry later. Okay, laugh now and cry later. That could have meant anything, but according to then Finesse two times went and put up some. Finesse two times is starting to sound like a groupie now, because that had nothing to do with Finesse two times, and he randomly puts up a post. Shout out to my subscribers who be sending me stuff, because it's a lot of stuff I miss because I be having 3 and 4 things going on at one time. Hold on 1 second. Let me read what Finesse two times said. Now he posted this. I believe this was yesterday that M Rose sent this to me. M Rose, when did Finesse post this? Yesterday? Yeah, Finesse is a fan of the show, and he definitely a fan of the show. M Rose, when did Finesse post this? Yesterday? He says, "Man, you can say whatever you want to say about me." Now this is Finesse. Okay, so he posted this yesterday. He posted this yesterday, right after this stuff happened. He says, "Man, you can say whatever you want to say about me, but ain't no nigga ever robbed me. Ain't nobody, bitch or nigga, ever took my jewelry. I ain't never got bucked on a point at a dice game. Ain't no ninja never ever shoot at me, and I ain't shoot back. Ain't no ninja never beat me up. Any ninja I ever fronted paid me, and I ain't never ran with a clique of ninjas. I've been a one-man army all my life. Ninjas don't lay with me." I don't. He said "Olay." I don't know what that "Olay" mean. Y'all tell me what that mean. Ninjas don't Olay with me nowhere but the internet. Never needed protection. If I effed with you, it was because I loved you. I don't give a F about who you took out, beat up, how many ninjas you hit. If I like you as a person, you're an honest ninja. You ain't jealous hearted. You take care of your kids. You stand on morals and principles. Then you my type of ninja. Never catch me riding around with 10 ninjas for protection. One man army in life. Now, I don't know what he meant by that. That could have been anything, okay? But it seemed like to me, he posted that like what, right after this stuff, right after the young man, Trey Slimes had posted, um, he had posted Big Moochie Grapes alleged jewelry. Okay. So Kenny Money posts this. Laugh now, cry later. He posted that after they did that. You know what I mean? So somebody came into my comments and said that Trey Slimes don't even mess with Lil Migo anymore. So I guess what they was trying to do is they said Lil Migo ain't like that. I got Lil Migo wrong. He ain't like that. That's what the people just came into my chat or into my comments and said. Um But the reason it was a young lady that had posted on after this stuff happened with Lil Migo and Trey Slime, where supposedly they say Trey Slime's cousin. Now that's what was all over the internet. I don't know, had supposedly robbed Lil Migo. It was a girl that was with them or something. I know I saw that on Facebook. She took a video and she was posting of Trey Slime being with Lil Migo after that. So I mean, they probably still do mess with each other. I don't know. I don't care. Hold on, y'all. When that phone rings, I have to answer it because ain't nobody got that number really, other than a few people. Hello? Child, I don't know why these folks think I just bought the damn house. Why do you think I want to sell it to them? Leave me alone. They get my number. And Rose says folks are saying that it doesn't sound like Trey Slime. No, I listened to it. It don't sound like Trey Slime. Whoever it was, they have an accent, okay? So they have an accent. Hold on. Well, an accent different than from us. I'll say that. I'm gonna listen to it again because I was listening to that. They definitely have a different accent, but they might have come from. I don't know. I don't know. Um, but if these people are unknown, how Trey Slime get the video? How would Trey Slimes know if this video was posted? How would Trey Slimes know where to go, whose page or whose post to go on and get the video? Right? How would he know that? He posted it from his page. Hold on. Let's see.
Get the video. Ooh, baby Jesus and them. Look at all them spaghettis. Ooh, look what that got in it. Infinity link. Pick you something nice.
Now, what kind of accent is that? Is that a Florida accent or is it a New York accent? Oh, he said, no, that's him. He be trying to talk different. You got to watch his page. That's Trey. Oh, okay. So they said it's Trey Slimes. He just trying to talk different. Let me see.
Shit here. You gotta get
He posted Big Moochie Grape. I think I found your jewelry. That's what he posted.
the video. Video. Ooh, baby Jesus and them. Look at all them spaghettis. Ooh, look what that got in it. Infinity link. Pick you something nice. Shit here.
I don't know. And they said here. That sounds like a New York accent or somewhere from around there. But I don't know. Real talk for real people in every group or clique or organization. There's a Judas. Hmm. Yeah. Let's see. Um. Let me see something. Hold on for a second, you guys. Let me see something. They say he's trying to change his accent because he sure sound he definitely got a Memphis slang for real. Hold on, let me see something. I'm gonna let y'all hear his voice. He got a deep North Memphis slang. Um, it might be him. Let me see. Hold on.
Who answered that? You shut the fuck up. You don't even need to talk.
You know, you pushing another nigga's organization. You was a real dick eater guy. Like, take your bitch ass home, guy. That might be him trying to disguise his voice, y'all. It might be him trying to disguise his voice. Let's see. This fucking guy having a video shoot. What? Okay. I get a little hoes. We didn't have any hoes. But not no more though. Yeah. You remember a lot. You remember back then, your time in your life, the mom she was jumping all the way in. Nigga, some nigga bad, they too close to a nigga. Okay, so that's his voice. Oh, maybe he was trying to disguise his voice. I don't know.
This video. Ooh, baby Jesus and them.
I don't know because when he first started talking, it didn't sound like he had an accent. It didn't. It could have been two people there. When he first started talking, he didn't sound like it was an accent.
You gotta get the video. Ooh, baby Jesus and them. Look at all them spaghettis. Ooh, look what that got in it. Infinity link. Pick you something nice. Shit here.
I mean, it was more than one person there because you could hear them overlapping, over talking each other. I don't know. Mm. Thank you, Ramona. I don't know, y'all. Listen, I mean, it's only I don't know. I don't know. But how would Trey Slime get the video? Who was the source? If it was posted online or whatever, who was the source? Or how would even if it wasn't posted online, why would they send it to Trey Slimes for him to post it? That's what you have to think about if it wasn't him. Okay, so I mean, why would they choose if it was somebody else? Why would they choose Trey Slime to post the video? Right. How did he get Moochie Grape? How did they get Moochie Grape location? They took all of his jewelry, and just from if that's his jewelry that was laid out, just by the way it was laid out, I'm sure they didn't take it off of him. I don't think that they took it off of him. It was probably in a bag or something, so yeah, it was probably in a bag or something. Let's see. Yeah, hold on. Hello? Huh? Take him to the vet. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's what I said. Your dog was the one that gave my dog parvo because you could have it on your clothes and stuff. Well, I had to pay a lot of money for they're gonna give him a shot and all of that. might keep them overnight. You could opt to have them kept overnight or whatever. But I'm gonna call you back when I get off of live. All right. I knew my daughter puppies would. Now she's telling Mama, my dog got parvo. Duke Max says, hell yeah, and Rose, you gotta watch him post when he trying to talk gangster. That's the voice he used. Oh, okay, so that's the voice he used when he's trying to talk gangster. Oh, okay. He's been on tour. It's alleged they broke in his apartment. Oh, okay. So somebody knows where he lives at. Broke into his apartment. But that's what I was reading yesterday, though. When all this started coming out on social media, that somebody had they had broken into his house. Police don't need to investigate. All have to do is get on the net. That's all they got to do. They put it out there for them to see everything. So that right there, that's something. Is this an old video of Mr. a big MGR, a big manager jewelry from before? A big Moochie Grape jewelry from before? Oh no, I don't think so. I don't know because Kenny Money posted laugh now and cry later, but Big Moochie Grape has not. He has not said anything. Big 30 posted yesterday about it, trolling him. I wonder how that works out though, because I know that Big Moochie Grape and Big Unc are very close. And it seems to me that Big Unc and um Big 30 are close. So I wonder how that works out. Um I tell you, I don't know, but it just seems like I don't really, yeah, they risking it all for views and a look and all of that, but it just seems like to me they starting to cut up quite a bit. And the trial is in what a few days, 4 days or something like that. The trial is about to start, and oh wow, and they cutting up. Like I said, we saw the other young man, that's with CEO Bobby and them, and JoJo Sweat. We talked about that yesterday. He got hit up. He got hit up, and now, from what I was told, I don't know because I don't even think it's been on the news. From what I was told, they got him um coming out of his apartment or at wherever it was that he lives at around that area. And you have to think about how do these people know where you live at, right? And it has to be someone that's close to you, right? Because some of these dudes don't even have nothing in their name. So it would probably be in their girlfriend's name or somebody's name, but not theirs. So how would these people know, where you living at and where to lay on you at? So these boys need to think about that. Is it somebody that's around them? Because we do know now that it don't take much for these boys to turn. They don't really have any loyalty to each other. They kind of hang around each other because it's strength in numbers, right? It's strength in numbers, and they start dealing with somebody, um, or that you all have the same people in common, and they want you out the way for whatever reasons. They able to kind of scope out, the one that they feel like ain't messing with you as much, and offer them some money, and they'll take it. Shoot. Um, Since this type of stuff don't happen in my city, ninjas would be stanking somewhere. Close to trial. See, that's probably his extra jewelry. He got the main stuff on tour, probably. Once you post up your hood, you drop your own location and access to your people. I can't stand roguish MLs. So my grandmama used to say roguish. I ain't heard that word in a long time. Lord have mercy, roguish. Shit. And the music wouldn't go off. Let's see. Hold on, y'all. I'm looking at something. Mm. Yep. Big Moochie Grape has not posted. Yeah, I don't see where he has posted, not unless I'm looking at the wrong page. So that's interesting. They said Key Glock on a hiatus. I don't know. I thought Key Glock had just recently dropped some music. Then he dropped Glockavelli or something like that. Only Poe hitting it slow, getting the type ninjas do this type of stuff. Yeah. I don't know why Trey Slimes would even put himself in that type of he's dropping it in October. Okay. I don't know why Trey Slimes would put himself in that line of fire. Had Trey Slimes been going back and forwards with paper route artists, had he, you know, or he's been logged off for 2 weeks. What would make Trey Slimes want to post something up about Moochie Grape? Had him and Moochie Grape been into it? Because I don't remember if he and Moochie Grape or he and any paper route artist had been into it. I would think that the vlogs would have been posting about it. I had not seen the vloggers posting about it. Hey, Great Face. You can't play with everybody. All I would say. That's true, McName Ace. All your jewelry should have insurance on it. He just needed a police report. Maybe he's looking to exit before. I, what would make him do that? Well, Big 30 was one of the first ones to post about it. He made sure he used his platform because he, Trace Snimes, I don't think his platform is as big as Big 30's. So Big 30 made sure he posted about it so that everybody would know. Mm. She said he postponed it. Oh, child. I tell you, these kids need to. He says, I got a question. Has Migo and Youngster reacted to Trey Slime having that jewelry? If not, think about why he wouldn't. You right. Somebody came into my chat and tried to say that Trey Slime and Migo is not dealing with each other, but that's not true. Because after that situation happened, a girl that was around them had posted that she was with somewhere with them and with Migo and Trey Slime was there. So I mean that's not true at all. They said Big 30 deleted his post from yesterday. I wonder why. He had already let the people know he had did his job at that point. He just wanted to let people know. That was his job because he has a bigger following. Once people knew what to look for, um, he deleted it. Greyface says Black Youngster still dealing with Trey Slime. So y'all think Black Youngster? I mean, that makes a lot of sense because Black Youngster would be one of the ones at some point that's going to be indicted. So, I mean, we know this trial is getting ready to happen. And you're right. He will probably be the one. We know he Gotti sent him out to do stuff, and so he's one of those ones that don't have problems with sending dudes out. Slime trying to get back in good graces after the whole Migo fiasco. But he shouldn't let them put him in that line of fire because what he did was if Black Youngster was the one that had him to do it, Black Youngster don't even show himself. When Black Youngster go on tour, you don't even know when he's on tour. I know people say, well, he be at a club. He don't. How come he don't post it? He go on tour. He ain't really even promoting himself like that. So why would these dudes let somebody who don't even come outside like that send them out to do anything and risk their own lives? Shit. I mean, if they were the ones that did it, that would look like. I mean, they are setting them up. He said Black Youngster liked a post from 4 days ago from Trey Slime, but not the one about the jewelry. Oh wow. So they think that they are crafty. Trey Slimes ain't learned yet, cause Youngster done bad about sending folks out. He see what they did with how Straight Drop ended up. Trey Songz still out in the hood. He's still out in the hood. So Black Youngster and them or whoever it is that did it, they ain't trying to. They're not going to pay for his protection. They won't even promote his music. So why would they pay for his protection? Yeah, hit the like button if you haven't. Let me see. Tracy says some are stuck on stupid. Let's hope not. It's called slick. Joel's guy says some of these new wave ninjas need to be born with a reset button because they are dumber than a doorknob without a handle. Michelle says black youngster could care less. He just wants a crash dummies. He just wants a crash. Right. He just wants a crash dummy. I mean, and it's obvious. I mean, what they're trying to do, they're trying to get, they already, I believe that those group of people are behind what's happening to, to young mobs. So now they're trying to figure out a way to get Pre to start crashing out. They don't want to they don't want to be indicted by themselves. I just hate, Trace Slimes, want to be in so bad. Dominique says we blame the white man and why not. The white man ain't making them do this crazy stuff that they do. Y'all hit the like button. If you haven't hit the like button, please do. And Rose says, I seen the black youngster has more tours coming up. Let me look at his page. Really? I don't see it on his page. Does he post it? Says the situation has some weird underlying dynamics. Yeah, it does. And like I said, it seems like it's been quite a bit of things happening like a week before the trial. A week before the trial. It's just it's really weird. And they've been out there. I mean, it's been a lot of crime going on, but I'm talking about it seems like some of the people whose names have come up before, a lot of stuff is it's starting to come up again. That's like seeing ninjas in a pile of S and you jump into rest in peace, Young Dog says, what's popping? Y'all know I'm late and out and about, but I had to pop in for this. Let's see, is it gonna be funny? And is they gonna be laughing when she get too serious again, as they say? He needs to relax. Last time he went to disc golf in Texas, the crowd was not amped. Greyface says, and every person on interest in Diddy case phone tapped. Kevin Liles just stepped down from Warner and 300. Roll downhill from here. Yeah. Trace Lime is a clown, trying to gain respect back. I think that's exactly what he's doing. He's trying to gain respect back. He letting them push him out there. And I agree with Greyface. I didn't think about that. Youngster them, this is the type of stuff that they do. Right. Send people out, and it's pretty obvious. I mean, this happens right before the trial, so that it could be, I guess, a distraction or whatever. He says Trey Slime got it weak if he stay in Memphis. Ramona says Tamara Black Youngster just trying to set up right. They trying to set up. They already have basically, they feel like they feeling good about themselves because they felt like they had a strategy to take down Young Mob, and they feel like it's working, right? Um, and so now is the strategy. I guess they feel like that Big Moochie Great would be the one to take the bait when all they got to do. See, they don't be wanting. I, I wish that people would listen to me, but nobody wants to take. Nobody wants to take my route. They don't want to take my route. They say I'm too police, so I ain't gonna even. I ain't gonna even offer my advice no more. I ain't gonna even offer my advice since posted. I'm talking about I'm too police because I done told them what to do. They doing it to them. I done told them what to do. The same thing that they are doing to them. Crime Stoppers. I used to work in Crime Stoppers. I worked in Crime Stoppers for many years. Let me just say this. Listen, y'all. Let me just say this. I'm doing a PSA. Okay. I worked in Crime Stoppers for many years. Not one time did we ever know who the tipster was. I went over there. We went over there to them trap. We went and paid out. They actually pay money. We went and made out payments every month, and we only identified the people by tip numbers. So what's happening is these people are calling in because when they call in and they talk about they know about this person doing this, and a lot of those tips we had to forward over to organized crime unit. Okay, organized crime unit will be working with the feds. And so what these folks need to do is if they don't want to tell, because what's happening is they telling and they don't care. They feel like they got a strategy because they feel like some of these dudes are they too street. You know, they're gonna say, well, I don't want to tell this, and that. Meanwhile, they telling on them. So if they don't want to tell, I mean, Crime Stoppers is anonymous. They know a lot of the crimes that they have been committed. All they got to do, see, they be having their girlfriends and stuff to call in. Their girlfriends be telling it, and they get the tip number and they get the money. They need to do the exact same thing. They telling on them. They need to return the favor. You don't let your enemy make you look like a damn fool because you gonna say, well, I'm street, I ain't gonna say nothing. Meanwhile, your enemy is winning the war, the battle and the war. Have your girlfriends to call in and get the money and the tip number. They ain't gonna know who she is. And tell on these folks the way they taking, tell on them. It ain't no fairness in war. They showing them by what they doing. Now they want to try to set up. They want to try to see if they can bait Big Moochie Grape in. But see, I mean, my strategy works because I know strategy. It would work, but they don't want to listen to me. But I bet you, because Gotti and all of them, Finesse and all of them, they fans of the show. With the stuff I be trying to tell these, they using my strategy. That's what they're doing. Um, Ramona says, this stuff is going to keep. I bet you, cause see, they telling lies and everything. Somebody was reaching out to the FBI telling on BEO Lil Kenny. If I'm lying, I'm dying. Yeah, I pulled it. Y'all saw me pull it up. Somebody was telling on BEO Lil Kenny, May the 29th, a complaint was filed, and then they sealed it. Go on the federal site. It's public. And they were saying that he was a convicted felon riding around with a weapon. That was 2 weeks before Stupid Duke was indicted. So what they was doing was they knew BEO Lil Kenny was on paper. So they was throwing things up against the wall. If he on paper, they call the federal government, they have to act. That's why they was going. That's the reasons why they was going to BEO house. BEO thinking the folks just messing with him. People calling in on him because they feel like whether he got something or not, we keep throwing stuff up against the wall. We tell on him one of these times he gonna have some. They gonna take him to jail. They try to get him picked back up by the feds before they got Duke. I done told these people, but they don't want to listen to me because she the police. Okay, don't listen to me then. Anyways, he says they winning all the way around the battle and the world. Because I done told them these folks are out here committing all types of crimes. I'm talking about the ones that's telling. They BEO them got girlfriends and stuff. They need to get their girlfriends to call Crime Stoppers. They listen. They ain't gonna know who she is. She gonna get paid and everything. Get their sisters and shit to call and start dropping dimes on these niggas. I bet you all this. I bet you they gonna all these lies they telling on them. I bet you it's gonna stop because they gonna understand they using our strategy. They using our strategy. I don't want nothing else to do with this because I know I've been doing dirt. You you don't play. You don't play fair with people when they messing. No, it ain't no fairness in war. You don't spare nobody. You play the same type of game that they playing. They figured out another strategy. They wish they could take them out. They know the federal government watching them. So they said, we can't go to jail. 528 cash. When y'all used to be the ones, when y'all used to call Crime Stoppers, because a lot of these dudes that claim they don't tell, they be the ones to tell it. I sat up there and answered their phone and would get them to tell it. Man, I don't want to. I don't know. I know about you. That's my cousin. Oh, fuck it. How much you say I'm gonna get paid? 2 grand. Fuck it. I'm gonna tell that. Okay, go on tell. Here go your tip number. I never knew who they was. By law, Crime Stoppers cannot ask you who you are. You won't be called to testify or nothing. Call Crime Stoppers. The Crime Stoppers is going to take the tip. They're going to take it over to homicides. They're going to send it over to organized crime. And organized crime go work with the feds. I'm telling y'all what to do. They don't want to listen to me. I know what works. I worked for the police department for 18 years. They solving a lot of these crimes. They feel like they cleaning up. We gonna tell on these niggas, and they laughing about it. They saying they can't prove it's us. We get a gal we mess with to call in to tell it. They need to do the same thing. Start cleaning up. Start telling on them. I bet you they stop. But anyways, I done preached till I'm blue in the face. I be knowing my strategies work. Y'all look, hit the like button for me. Hold on. Anyways, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Hit the like button for me. I'll be right back. Y'all hold up. Okay, y'all. I didn't eat no breakfast. So I have to go straight to my snack and eat my keto popcorn. I ain't no real big breakfast person, anyways. If I have company in my house, I'll make a breakfast. Or if my kids spend the night, I'll cook breakfast. Moneybag lost his kid's mom, who he put on his album cover. That means he still got love for her because of those kids and doing what to get justice for his kid's mom. Oh wow. And Rose says, I can't wait for the young girl. I told you. Mm-mm. So y'all, let me ask y'all something. Who do y'all think it was? Who do y'all think it was that took out Stupid Duke's child's mother? Who do y'all think? What do y'all think that came from? It's a lot of smoke and mirrors, but where do you all think that came from? Who do you all think took out Stupid Duke's baby's mother? Because if that wasn't a coward situation, hmm, y'all know I'm a country girl, right? I eat popcorn. I have to have Louisiana hot sauce, and I pour vinegar on it. G. Finley says Bag. They think Bag did it. When she unfortunately she lost her life after. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it too, Lawrence Jones. I am. There's so many talented rappers in Memphis. They so talented. They really are. And they choose to do this. It's really just sad that it's got to be like this. Greyface says Moneybag and McThirty told us when Moneybag said, I didn't tell y'all to get in the B. Big Grape did, I believe, but he gone now. Really? I never knew who Big Grape was. Hmm. So who was Big Grape with? Was he with 30 and Moneybag in them? It said pregnant women put vinegar in hot sauce. I'm tell you, this came from. I started this when I was a little girl, looking at my cousins put hot sauce and vinegar on the popcorn, and I still do it. I'm gonna tell y'all something else I do. I got this from my auntie when I was a little girl. When I eat apples, I cut the apples up and put some vinegar and salt in a bowl and dip it. I'm a country girl for real. Um, I cut up green apples and put lemon and a bit of salt. So my cousin said to me one time when I was young, pressure gonna be sky high. Vinegar good for you. Dominic says, I'm tired of seeing people on the live over stupid stuff. Y'all fighting over hoods and blocks y'all don't own. Every time we go to jail, we creating jobs. Dumbass don't even know. Right. I hate to see these boys lose their life. Greyfish says, let me just say, KSBG was behind it for sure. Oh wow. Althea says, y'all better not have something in the oven, Tamara. You better not have some. Oh God, no. If I got something in my oven, it's gonna truly be the birth of like Jesus' birth, child, because ain't nothing been up child. I ain't had nothing even near it in almost 2 years. Clarinetta says, that's good tea, vinegar and apples. And Alabama Hitter says, and Big Motor, who Big Grape is. He said, ask Big Motor who Big Grape is. I think Motor dead. Hitter, I think Motor, they killed Motor. Um, Joe Loves God says, every time these ninjas go to jail, they are creating another unnecessary bill for they put their mamas through hell. They put their mamas through hell. Um, nothing says I have no complaints, bro. And Rose says a great face and Big 30 said he waiting on Pooh Shiesty, as if Pooh Shiesty ain't going to be on federal probation. He says, get paid, girl. Auntie coming to babysit. Dominic says he cooking oxtails and dressing and yams and cabbage and pineapple, cinnamon, honey glaze. Woo! That sounds so good. I'm grilling some more salmon today. Salmon. Alabama Hitter says absolutely. Oh, so are you saying, Alabama Hitter, you think that? Are you saying that you think Big Motor what uh did something to Big Grape? Grapeface says Emerald CG KSBG indictment on the way. They ain't taking the mob down and not them. Moneybag, no. That's why he cut the ties. Yeah. Yeah. Normally, when a group of dudes have been in going at it with each other, they start taking down one group, then they start taking down the other one too. You're absolutely right, Greyface. Once they this stuff was we see what's gonna happen with Stupid Duke and all of them. Um, Big 30 and them probably need to be scared because Stan G put out that about Big 30, something about Big Motor. And trust me, for Stan G to say it, that means it was not, it was, it wasn't, it, when him saying it, it was not new to a lot of people. It might have just been new to us. They said, is Stan G out of jail yet? I don't know. Oh, so the reverse. So they're saying Big Grape took out. Hey, so are you saying that Big Grape took out um Big Motor? I said, be quiet right now. He says Big Motor was sitting duck after Grape got hit at the gas station. Big 30 called that one. Oh, but I don't think Motor had nothing to do with what happened to the guy at the gas station. If they did that, they was wrong for that. Motor didn't have anything to do with the guy that was hit at the gas station. Mm, 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 mm. I tell you, I don't know. Alabama Hitter said he thinks so. I don't know. M. Rose says, Great Face Big 30 needs to cool off. He on fire, and it's not even with music. It's in the streets. It's several gas stations, T. I'm talking about. So, are you all talking about so would Big Great be the young man that was hit at the gas station that was at Mill Branch and Winchester? Um, while he was in his car or something, and whoever it was that was with him ran back into the gas station. I think I can remember. Great was at the gas station. Okay. Great was at the gas station. Key was at the gas station. Okay, so that was him. Okay. Because I can remember that. I didn't know who he was, but I can remember that one. Mm. Mm-mm. Young Mob Key. So you know what? So I told y'all about the shooting that had happened, the shooting that happened at the McDonald's. Yeah, I was coming from South Haven. I was coming down Mill Branch. I was coming from South Haven. And um as soon as I got to there's a light at Mill Branch and Shelby Drive. I was going past that McDonald's. There was the ambulance truck was still in the parking lot of that McDonald's. And they had said that there was someone else that was in the car that ran into McDonald's. I think somebody else got hit up, but they were not in critical because they ran into the McDonald's. That's why the ambulance truck was still there. But the guy who was driving the car, he was at the speaker because I saw his car. His door was open, and it had to have been an ambush because he was at the speaker. So I'm sure when they started popping at him, he must have been ordering because he was directly at the speaker, and his car was still parked right there, and they had gotten him out of the car or whatever. They was gone with him. or maybe he was in the ambulance. They may have been because all the ambulance trucks and stuff was still in the McDonald's driveway. They might have been trying to do CPR because his door was still open. I didn't see any of the police cars. That's why I said maybe they had left, but there was an ambulance truck still there. Now who was he? I remember that because I remember that day I was driving by right after it happened. He says Big Homie Star stated YMM had a strong relationship with the Kingsgate. Hard to see that. Um, Hitter, yeah, I was thinking him. They've been going back and forth. Kevin Felder, it must be two mobs. Oh, I don't know. Hmm. So y'all tell me who was the young man that was taken out at the McDonald's? Who was that? That was Cheese Dollar. Okay, so who is he with? Is he with Big 30 or is he with Young Mob? Because y'all know I don't be knowing these kids. You did a live about it. See, yes, I did. I did a live about it. I just didn't know who he was. Because everybody was talking about it. Cheese Dollar, Louis V collar. Oh, okay. That's what. Oh, so he was big. He was with Big 30, and so that's who they're saying that stupid Duke has been indicted allegedly for. Okay, I see. Well, I tell you, mm, be quiet. Mm-mm, I tell you. Mm-mm-mm. Miss Ted got a video on that whole situation. He with 30. Okay, he with 30. Cheese Dollar was KSBG. Okay. Oh wow. There's a photo somewhere with Gotti and Cheese Dollar in it when Big 30 brought Gotti to the gates. When did Big 30 bring Yo Gotti to the King's gates? I would love to know the year that happened. I threw that Louis V in the oh, okay, I thought that was his name. Cheese Dollar Louis V collar. That's what I was like, okay, I guess this is stage moniker. I didn't know. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm. I tell you. Rumor is Gotti and Belize with Angela. I got homies out there, but Mia would be disappointed in me. Gotta get them the legal way. Got too much to lose. Even the holy ones got craziest ways. I tell you. And Mia seems to be cool these days. She don't seem to be upset about anything, especially, with the trial getting ready to take place. I mean, she seems to be in positive spirits. So I guess now, because the trial is getting ready to start, they're communicating with them more and all of that, which is a good thing. Hey, the real T. Yeah, hold on. Okay, you guys, I'm back. That was a client. I be having these clients where they crazy, and then they go, "Well, I want to keep you on." Though they want to fuss because they want me to talk to them 24 hours a day, and they get disappointed, or in their minds they feel like I'm supposed to be able to, talk to them 24 hours as if I don't have other responsibilities in other cases. And just when their retainers run out, they call, "I got more money for you." Well, I might want to recommend you to somebody else. "No, no, I don't want you to." Okay, well, we're gonna have to have a conversation. We'll have to rewrite that contract, although it is written out. I mean, I let them know that I can keep reasonable contact. Reasonable contact is not talking to you 24 hours a day. Some people want you to do that. I can't do it though, because I have other cases and other responsibilities, and all money ain't good money though. Um M Rose says sometimes you just have to let people go on. And because that's gonna be a headache right there. It's already one. Site channel still up. It's in my subscription. Michelle Johnson says, M Rose, that's crazy. I don't subscribe to Cypress channel anymore ever since that lady disrespect Miss Cecilia, and he wasn't monetized then. Hmm. Ambrose is saying, yes, the woman is okay, but the baby is in critical. So it's been crazy, sad. The man on the run at that point is crazy. Hitter, I'm going to definitely do that today. Thanks, man. That's my dog. Yeah, make sure you guys hit the like button. Now we was talking about, okay, um KSBG, and I guess that would be Big 30 and all of them. Hey Cecilia, that would be Big 30 and all of them. Okay. Listen, it's just, I tell you, I hate these young men have gotten themselves in that Trey Slimes. Trey Slime, I could see that. Him trying to get back in good with them and letting them crash him out. Not realizing that he would be a good prospect for them because they're already mad at. They want him to get in the midst of their war, where he can get taken out and he could start pulling in his people. And Black Youngster and them think that they're strategists. That's killing two birds with one stone, right? We already mad at him for what he did to Migo, so he might get hit up. And if he get hit up, then some of his people go and hit up Young Dolph's people, and the what we be having wet dreams about, because I believe Youngster and them have wet dreams about seeing Young Dolph's artists and labels and stuff defunct, because when they took Young Dolph out, they thought it would happen, and their ass is gonna be indicted, and it still ain't happened. They took him out and didn't get away with it. They basically ruined their own lives. So, I could see where they're falling, and so they have wet dreams about his label and stuff going down, and maybe this is their last ditch effort. And Trey Slimes, who would want to redeem himself, they would treat him. This would be the one. But Black Youngster ain't got a damn thing to give to Trey Slimes. Okay? Because if he has some, he'll give it to himself. He would give himself a hit. Okay. Um, I am she please do and let us know if we need to do something. Y'all, what happened? Y'all, what happened with Cypress? Did something happen to Cypress? Hmm. I tell you. Y'all, hold on. Hey, you guys, I'm gonna get off of here, okay? I appreciate you all tuning in, okay? I want you guys to please like, share, and subscribe, okay? If you would like to support the channel. Yeah, hold on for 1 second. Hold on, y'all. They messing with my channel. Y'all, hold on for 1 second. Yeah, y'all, they messing with my channel. Hold on 1 second. Y'all, they messing with my channel. They removed my picture from my channel. Y'all, hold on for 1 second. So what they've done is they've hacked my internet. Now I'm not gonna get off. I like for this stuff to be seen. I want to run it down play by play. So these bitches think they're gonna do this, and it's time for the trial again and get away with it. This time, hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Let's see something. So they hacking into my internet. Where they hacking? You know, I know this Young Dolph Unsolved. We know Young Dolph Unsolved is a hacker, right? I know this Young Dolph Unsolved, and we know who is behind that page. Is several of them. They was on Trey Slime's page, telling Trey Slimes that they was happy that they took Big Moochie Grape stuff, right? So Young Dolph Unsolved is more than likely the one which would be Countdown John and them. I'm getting ready to file another report on Countdown John as soon as I get off of here. Him and his people, which would be Travis. That tells me Bo Z. We know Travis and Countdown John. Um, but you know, Onan has a hacker. But I tend to think that it's them. Hold on for a second, y'all. we know, that they be working with black youngster. They're the ones that's been having a man to call my house. I believe that they're involved in it. I believe that they're involved in it. They're the one that's been having a man to call me to send me those pictures. Remember that man I told y'all that it was a man that was sending me I called his voice. I recorded his voice. He been calling me from different numbers, right? And it's funny, like he started sending me porn. So then he turned around and he started talking about, sound like I've heard that man on another vlogger's platform. He started talking about he wanted to that I needed to watch my little grandbaby because I like helping women in trafficking. They was gonna try to snatch up my little 1-year-old grandbaby and put her in trafficking. Them vloggers working got that man doing that. I'm getting ready to file another report on them. They wanted to put little 1-year-old babies in trafficking. To even say that, the FBI got to get involved. Okay, to even say something like that. I recorded his voice. I don't think it's gonna be hard to find him because he slipped up and called me from the right number. Okay. We're gonna see which vlogger that's working with him that wants to put these babies in trafficking. And I believe it's the ones that I just named. Okay. I fear for my life and my grandbaby's life. They want to put vloggers, they got folks calling, want to talk about, they want to put 1-year-old babies in trafficking. They need to be about like Diddy. So I'm getting ready to file another report, letting them know that these are the vloggers that I believe that's got this man that's doing this, that's hacking me, talking about they want to put my 1-year-old grandbaby in trafficking, human trafficking. Okay. Anyway, y'all, let me get off of here because I'm just in fear. I really am. I am in fear for my life and for my grandbaby's life, and I gotta document this. I gotta document it. I got to. I got the proof of this man sending me this stuff. I got the proof. And then when he called me, it sounded like the same man, the same voice talking about, since you like talking about helping girls in trafficking, what you gonna do? We put your grandbaby in trafficking. A 1-year-old baby, you motherfucking vloggers working with somebody and got him doing that to me? A baby? If they're a hack, they'll do that. I got the pictures of him sending me all this porn stuff. That's gotta be federal, talking about vloggers working with somebody, talking about putting a 1-year-old baby in trafficking. So I'm getting ready to file another report. Something gotta be done. And I'm getting ready to do it right now. I'm getting ready to do it right now. Y'all have a good day.